In 1942, the United States military spent $2 million on a top-secret weapon. Not a plane, not a tank, a bomb strapped to a bat. It started with a dentist named Lyle S. After Pearl Harbor, Adams was furious and inspired. While visiting Carlsbad Caverns in New Mexico, he watched millions of Mexican free-tailed bats pour out of the caves at dusk. And he had an idea. Adams wrote a letter to the White House proposing what he called a bat bomb. Strap tiny incendiary devices to hibernating bats, load them into canisters, and drop them over Japanese cities at dawn. The bats would roost in wooden buildings, and when the timers went off, thousands of fires would erupt simultaneously. The idea landed on President Roosevelt's desk, and to everyone's surprise, FDR approved it. He forwarded it to the military with a note saying the idea was worth investigating. The project was given the code name Project X-Ray. The plan was brilliant on paper. Mexican free-tailed bats can carry more than their own body weight. They naturally seek out dark crevices in buildings. And Japanese cities in the 1940s were built almost entirely of wood and paper. One bat with a tiny napalm charge could start a fire that would spread for blocks. The military recruited bat experts and began testing at remote airfields across the American Southwest. They designed special canisters that would open mid-air, releasing over 1,000 bats, each carrying a tiny 17-gram incendiary device with a timed fuse. But in June 1943, things went horribly wrong. During a test at Carlsbad Army Airfield in New Mexico, armed bats escaped. They roost under fuel tanks, in barracks, and hangars. When the timers went off, the bats burned down the brand-new airfield, destroyed by its own secret weapon. Here's the crazy part. The bat bomb actually worked. In later tests using a mock Japanese village, the bat bombs started more fires and caused more widespread damage than conventional incendiary bombs. Military analysts concluded they could have been devastating. But it was too late. By 1944, the Manhattan Project was making faster progress. The military decided the atomic bomb was a surer bet and canceled Project X-Ray. $2 million and thousands of bats. All for a weapon that actually worked but never saw combat. A dentist, a cave full of bats, and a plan to win the war, one tiny fire at a time. The bat bomb remains one of the strangest weapons ever seriously developed by the United States military. Because sometimes the most bizarre ideas are the ones that almost changed history.